So Collingwood and Essendon, 198 home and away games. This is the last of them. Next stop, Perth in the football odyssey that is 2015.
Grundy out the back. McKernan flew early. In the end, it'll give from Oxley to the skipper in Pendlebury to Adams, who darts and weaves. Wanted Varco. Well done. A couple of juggling attempts, brings it in. Short ball is on the contest. Goddard a part of it. Went against Greenwood. Heppel fight it back inside to Langford. Zaharakis, clever thinking over the top. Misses his mark. Grundy, the young South Australian, tumbles it forward. Might work out okay for Solo. Front spot, right time. Thanks, Maxie. So for Solo, when he's hot, he's white hot. It's a nice way to start the afternoon. The Pies are away.
It's amazing how the Irish boys obviously haven't grown up with the oval ball, but they do pick up the kicking skills quite quickly. Good athletes. That's the reason they've obviously given a chance.
A quick kick out of the pack. It's a bouncing ball. Has it gone through? It has. Merritt's kicked the goal. Now Blair. Beautifully done. He lost the chasing pack. Back to Scharenberg. Laverde with the pressure. For Solo, pushed in the back by Melksham. He's got numbers everywhere. He kicks quickly, and that was well done. Playing his 30th game for the Magpies today is Taylor Adams, the 21-year-old. And that's a beautiful finish. Right through the middle. They're out by 7 points.
So a lot of the youth combining for the Pies in that little sequence. As I said, 8 debutants from this year between the two sides out there. May not be for finals. Hooker, can you believe it? The ruckman becomes the goal scorer. It all happened here in round 2 for him. It's happening in round 23 as well.
He has become a goal kicker, and it took a while for Essendon. I guess they decided to have a look at Hurley forward, then Carlisle, and Hook was third in line, but he's been the best looking forward of that trio.
He's played every game this year, and that's 8 consecutive games now with at least 1 goal. So Elliott, offhands, you heard the call, back towards Moore. Is that a mark? It is. Second attempt, top of the square. Should be the 3rd goal of the game for the Magpies. So 8 games, 8 goals before today. He's made it 9 and 9.
We've spoken, Maxie, about it a little bit, but 2 metres. He just doesn't appear to be 2 metres, but he's got extraordinary agility for a man that high.
Imagine he fills out.
Yeah, he's only 95 kilos. When he gets to sort of the 105-6 like a few of the big forwards, he's going to be a handful. So Laverde, he starts to lead one way, ignored. Out the back, a chance for Goddard. Had his hands on it. Here's McKernan around the body. Well done. So McKernan brings up the Bombers' 3rd. Back to a level ball game.
Good group that has come in from other clubs.
Good to see Joe Danaher on his feet with less than 4 minutes for the concussion substitute. And again for Solo, he's marking everything. He's on home.
When he's good, he's unbelievable, isn't he? 5 straight's his best, and he's seen a lot of it early. Well, Jesse White just had a little break in the end and got too much leg rope on Fantasia. As you said, Lee, a lot of players have that competitive streak, so they'll be wanting to win, but a lot of these players have got careers they'd love to hold on to.
Yeah, there's those at the crossroads as well. There's many facets.
That's perfect. Pies have got 4.
Boys, just one matchup. Brendan Goddard was at half-back at the start of the game. Saul Pendlebury was at half-back, so he went down and manned him up in the first quarter. Then he swapped himself off the ball onto a wing, so he's on him again.
Well, a few errors just creeping in now.
Yeah. But it's still a natural desperation action that players are taking time to adjust to.
Well, Goddard gets his first and gets the Bombers back in front by a point. Just not clean movement, hocking filthy.
Oh, he's an angry man in there, isn't he?
think he loves his cage fighting. You reckon if he was cage fighting himself, he'd be a formidable opponent?
The last few moments, it's like they've been fighting in a cage. They've been at close quarters. Melksham unloads. Long ball from inside the square, and it's got the carry. Bounces through. Goal. Essendon, 8 points in front. Run out a little bit of space here, Bagley. 2-2 to 1 behind in this term. Fantasia now. Hocking. Heppel. Zaharakis, that was well done. Danaher. Fantasia keeps going. Now Kavanagh inside 50. Ball over the top again for Stanton. He gets it from Kavanagh and kicks the goal.
Misfire moments ago. So he played 16 minutes. The Pies haven't been able to really do any damage at all for Solo. Flew, Hurley, read it perfectly out of the air. Here's a chance for Kennedy off the ground. That was something special off the right boot. Well done, Ben. Pies finally get their first of the second term.
So again, the explanation. Hocking quickly to Melksham. Ball into the middle of the ground. Tough one. Kavanagh couldn't mark. Blair across to Adams. Elliott one-handed. Well, two would easily have done the job. He really needs to finish here to make amends. And guess what? Guess what? He does. A sigh of relief.
Now through a couple of Pies. Threads the ball into the middle. Hocking. Saw Maynard coming. Well done, Fantasia. Worked it back inside to Hocking. Low ball. Laverde. Quickly, they move it on again. Now to Goddard. Pulls the kick into the pocket. Zaharakis. He plays on. Zaharakis. Yes, sir. And the game is so instinctive and under so much pressure, and you've got to think so quickly. It's cruel sometimes. I mean, 50 was given, but probably pretty tough, really, punishment-wise. Darcy Moore, Carlisle, Kennedy again off the ground. That's 2 soccer goals, 2 instinctive goals, 2 clever goals. Heppel. Running was Goddard. Wide player is Howlett. Now the long ball. Danaher's going to have the height. Reid goes back. Danaher, hooker. Well, Nathan Brown. Reid was still just coming out of the tumble. Danaher, little shimmy, back inside. Stanton. Nice finish. He's got a couple.
Out of trouble for the time being. Bagley. Gleeson in the air. Fantasia trying to get out of the grasp of Maynard. Holding the ball was the call. Varco onto it quickly. Kennedy steps inside. Short kick, clever kick. Well done to Blair. So Blair hasn't been a big afternoon for him. This is just his 6th disposal. Hasn't hit the scoreboard. He's hit it now. And it's a 1-point ball game again.
The Pies, after leading by 6 points at quarter time, trail by a couple of points here, and inside the last minute it would be a small win for the Bombers, but at this stage of the season any win would be a good one. Kavanagh goes low to Danaher. Marsh has him covered. Side bottom, little give. McKenna quickly. Jackson Merritt, clever. Stanton will kick his 3rd. A win at this stage, as you said, will make pre-season and, well, the break just a little more pleasant. Stanton kicked 3 in the 3rd term. Side bottom just pulled up. Had 2. Zaharakis attacked the footy. Varco, clever slap wide. Crisp. Well, who got there first, just pushed off the ball too easily, and then Merritt, Hocking, brilliant!
There's a bit of action on after the shot at goal.
So Goddard, low ball. Couple of Bombers on the outer side. Pendlebury just held up. Bagley missed the ball. Scharenberg got hold of it, and then Bagley got hold of him. Howlett tries to get out of the Pendlebury tackle. Well, Pear's under immediate pressure. Ball spilt for Solo. Tries to work it to Adams. Gets there in the end after a bounce. Little stop and a pause, and then Perfect delivery to Jesse White.
He's losing the game for them.
26 for the year, 1 for the afternoon, becomes 27 and 2. Pies have got their 9th. That was almost Bagley's career summed up then. Smother, which saved a goal, then a tackle which gave the ball back to Essendon. No disposal, but just desperate acts. Doesn't get any easier than that for Jared Blair. Open goal. Pies get another. And it's back to a 1-point ball game. Blair's got 2.
It's an inside of the right knee. Got a bit of a tweak. Question was how bad.
Heppel, Fantasia. Oh, he's given it straight away to Fasolo, who's then kicked. He got the kick away, though, OK. So he came again, did Fantasia, but couldn't make enough impact on the kick. And Crisp just forward of the ball. It's about as bad a turnover as you can have. So he's had such a great season. He's directly in front. Got his first, and they've got the lead back, the Magpies.
And White, after a power of running, finds Varco.
And Essendon.
Well, clumsy in the end from Varco. Fasolo now has to retreat with the handball. Maynard, he retreats further. Side bottom, he doesn't miss his man. He finds Greenwood. Perhaps too unselfish. Greenwood. That's nice and neat. Pies skip out to 9 points. They've kicked the last 4.
Got under that ball. Verdi, Marsh at the back. Might be holding the ball. Good tackle by McKenna. He's a long way from home.
Didn't make good contact then.
Not good contact, but he's kicked the goalie. Good enough.
The Irish way.
Down the line, Marsh. Terrific kick for Pendlebury. Marks in front of Merritt and goes quickly to Adams. Disposal number 29, and what a beauty it was to Fasolo.
I mean, they were hit on the scoreboard clearly, but this has done it.
It's been a career of ups and downs for the young man from the West, but this is up. He's kicked his second, and Collingwood lead by 11 points. Maynard short to Crisp. 10 points is the lead. Fasolo had it knocked away. Merritt stepping inside. Fantasia keeps it low, and Hooker on the lead mark. So again the turnover. Hooker's kick on the way and straight. He's got 2. It's back to 4 points.
Well, let's hope there's nothing to worry about that is too serious. Bagley, as always, tough and hard. He gets some territory, but he's going to get set to defend again. So Tuvey onto that left. Takes a bit of heat out of it. Oh, well done, Reid.
And in the back, but the umpire decided they were both going for the footy, or Reid at least was going for the footy.
Reid gets his first of the afternoon. Collingwood have got 14. They lead by 10. So just on 10 minutes of these teams' season left, and well, Hocking can go and have a look at another goal. His first, a banana from just inside 50. This a set shot from about the same range, but the accuracy really shouldn't bother him, and this to make it a 4-point ball game. So he hasn't seen a lot of footy this year, just his 5th game, his first goal of the year, an absolute gem. His second, welcomed by Bombers fans, back to 4 points. We've seen Carlisle do great things over the journey. A quieter year this year. Perhaps his last big act for Essendon is coming up. Who knows more?
Kept his feet again against Carlisle.
Here goes the teenager. A bounce. Inside he looks. through the Seagulls. He doesn't find a pie. He finds Hurley. He knows time is against him. Quickly to Bagley. Bagley over the top. Inside Melksham goes. Fantasia. They've got time, the Bombers.
Goddard gives it back to Fantasia. Again using Laverty. Fantasia's kick affected by the tackle, but it's okay. And the ruckman McKernan with 1:37 left on the clock. Hocking, he's been an angry man all day. Now he is delighted. He's kicked 3 and Essendon in front with less than 90 seconds in the season to play.
So the last 60 seconds of the home and away season, and the Bombers retreat. Now this man kicked an extraordinary goal in round 2 to steal a victory against the Hawks. He finds himself at halfback now. Big contest coming, and maybe that's enough for the Bombers.
Yeah, they were able to soak up 30 seconds. They lost 50 metres doing it, but once the ball goes out of bounds, all they've lost is that 30 seconds, although back to a neutral play.
Matthew Egan, how he'd love a win in his last game in charge of the Bombers. The quick takeaway, Greenwood down the line. It's got to be perfect here, and side bottom plays it perfectly. Blair's kick inside 50. They need a mark. Hooker, it's on his back. He gets the free kick. Pretty handy tramp to get in the end for Bagley. So we've got 18 seconds left on the clock. They've got to get a turnover, and they've got to get it fast.
198 home and away games. The last 10 seconds, a mark must come for the Pies. Well, it doesn't. Maybe it is enough for the Bombers now. It is. And a year that couldn't end fast enough for the Bombers finally has, and it ends with a win.